What is the one thing that men try to protect at all costs? Is it their skin? Is it their hair? Probably not. I think, and most of us probably agree, it's their nuts, balls, huevos, whatever you want to call them. That is one of the most fragile and delicate and most protected places for men. Now, what if I told you there was something that you were doing every day, or your loved ones were doing every day, or your favorite places were doing every day that was actually jeopardizing the health of your loved ones in the pants, the loved ones down there? That is something that is actually not fiction. That's very possible, especially if you are living a pretty normal life. Jameson here, and we're going over cookware. First thing is first, what to avoid when you're shopping for cookware. Now, my rule of thumb is if I see it in the store, I could not find a piece of cookware that I actually trusted. So I had to go online to find a quality piece of cookware at an affordable price. But these are what you should be looking out for while you are trying to find safer, healthier cookware. First and foremost, avoid Teflon at all costs. I hope you know that. That is a big problem. The non-stick stuff, that stuff is gonna cause you the most health problems. Avoid buying the non-stick stuff. Also avoid PFBS, PFOS, and PFOA. So if you see that on any of the pans, don't get it. It should say it's free of all those things. Actually, look for free of PFBS, PFOS, PFOA. So another one that is more tricky to find is free of NMP and NEP. It's gonna have heavy metals. It's gonna have things that you do not want, chemicals you do not want in your body. Now, we're not trying to sell you anything here. We're just giving you information. There is no real big solution to this. There's other options and we can help give you some options, but it really starts with you taking initiative. Now, with me personally, I learned very young, luckily, that I was having an issue with my health down there. And I started noticing bumps and things that weren't right for my age. Talked to my doctor about it and they said it was fine, no big deal, but I knew there was something more going on. I started noticing as well that there were like clumps of metal in my food and just a metallic taste to a lot of the things I was eating. And I was eating healthy too. This is when I started taking care of my health, getting my own food, trying to eat organic, trying to get quality food and quality ingredients. And I still realized I had problems. That's when I made the connection that maybe what I'm using to cook is actually causing the problems in the first place. Here's a method that you can do that'll give you an idea of what's happening and what's getting into your food every time you cook with your pan. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take hot water, or you're gonna take water, add it to baking soda, heat it up on your pan, and then that mixture is going to be the gunk that comes out of your pan when you're cooking with it. So you're gonna be able to see, and if you wanna taste it too, taste a little bit. It's very metallic, I found, and it's very prominent that there is some serious heavy metal and some serious carcinogenic effects that come from cooking with these pans. I personally use a stone pan, an Ozeri stone pan. This is something that I got super affordable. I change it every once in a while, maybe like once a year if I notice. But if you take care of it, if you season it well, it's gonna treat you really well. Stainless steel, aluminum, they're not gonna be that great. They're still gonna have a lot of cross-contamination and you're gonna get a lot of metals in your foods. On top of that, cast iron gets a lot of iron in your foods, and some people think they need more iron, but in today's day and age, there's already so much iron in the food supply and in the water supply that any more iron is really unnecessary. You don't have to never use them. Don't be orthorexic about it, but I wouldn't have it as like your daily go-to pan, and especially if you need to get more iron, there's a lot better ways to optimize your iron levels than to use a cast iron pan. Cookware, super important. You use it every day. It has a lot to do with your health. There's a lot of cross-contamination that happens from your cookware to your food, so make sure you're using good cookware.